loves, welcome back to my channel, Liv's Locket. I hope you are all doing well. For this week's video, I am getting into the Halloween spirit and I am so excited. Halloween is my favorite holiday by far. I don't think anything comes close to Halloween, so I really want to get the spooky vibes going. And my plan for today is going to be to go into Cambridge and go to the bookstores because Cambridge has some really cool bookshops. My plan is to pick 3 books, no more than 3 books, because I only like to buy a small amount of books at a time so I actually read them. I wrote down all of the places that I'm going to be going to, so I'll tell you what they are. Okay, the first bookstore, well actually this isn't in order, so my plan is I'm gonna walk to the train station, and then once I get into Cambridge, I'm gonna see what bookstore is the closest to me and then kind of go from there. But the first bookstore I have listed is Lovestruck Bookstore, which is in a woman's owned bookshop. I'm not sure if the other ones are, but I know this one is. And it is a coffee and bookstore combined. It's really cutely decorated. The only thing is I'm pretty sure it's only romance, which I don't not like, but it's not really the vibe I'm going for. I'm specifically looking for Halloween spooky vibe books, but I'm still gonna go check it out. And I might get a coffee there if I'm allowed to walk out with it. If not, then I'm gonna pick another coffee shop because I'm also gonna get a nice little latte when I'm in Cambridge. And then the next bookstore is gonna be the Harvard Bookstore. I have heard amazing things about the Harvard Bookstore. Apparently they have a really great selection. The first floor is all new books, and then the bottom floor, it's kind of a different vibe. It's very antique-y and it's all thrifted books. So I'm definitely gonna go there, very excited about it. And then the other place, I'm excited about all of these. Okay, so the other bookstore that I'm gonna go to is called the Grolier Poetry Bookshop. I think it's how you say it, Grolier, Grolier. But you guys, it's the oldest poetry bookshop in all of the US, in all of the United States. This is the oldest poetry bookshop and it was founded in 1927, which I feel is so cool. So I would love to get a spooky poem. They have a lot of local artists there and they just have a great selection of poetry from what I could tell. I've never been there myself, but the last bookstore that I'm going to, it is gonna be so hard for me to keep it to only 3 books, but I'm being strict with myself. I can only get 3 books, maybe 4. But for the most part, it's 3, 3's my limit. But if I can't, then I can go past 4. I can go past 4. But it's called 7 Stars Bookshop, and it is a spiritual bookshop. It's been open for years, and I think I might have gone a very long time ago. To be honest, I kind of forget. But they have an insane selection there. They have new books and they have used books. So if I find a really cool witchcraft book, if I find an ocean witchcraft book, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to help myself, but I'm so excited. I can't wait. So I'm all packed up and ready to go. I brought myself some snacks. I brought my headphones. I also brought myself a sandwich, or I made myself a sandwich, but that's still in the fridge. I'm gonna get it right before I leave. So after I get all my books, my plan is to go to the Harvard campus and read for a little bit and eat. And so yeah, that is my plan for today. I am going to go walk to the train station and I will see you guys there. just wrapped up my book shopping. I am now on the Harvard campus, just having a seat because I plan on reading my books a little bit. But I do want to show you guys what I ended up getting, and I was able to keep it to 3 books. The only thing is the poetry bookshop was unfortunately closed, but that's okay because I can go back another time, and I found kind of what I wanted to find. I feel like a mission accomplished. So the first book I got was kind of already in the back of my mind. I felt like if I found it, I would probably end up getting it. And I was happy to find it at the Lovestruck bookshop because that bookshop is pretty much only romance. And I don't know if Carmela is romance. This is the book I ended up getting. I don't think it is. Carmela, if you guys don't know, is what inspired Dracula. So this is a classic novel, and this is the specific edition that I really wanted to get because this edition has beautiful images in them. Let me show you guys. And this is a relatively short book. This is like, oh, it is a short book. It's like 140 pages. And it's about a vampire named Camilla. I don't know too much else about it because I haven't read it yet, but I know this book inspired Dracula, so I really have been wanting to read it. Then I'm thinking after this Halloween, after I read Camilla, next Halloween I'll read Dracula. It's kind of what I had in mind. The next place I went to was the Harvard bookstore, which was great. I really liked it, and underneath they had used books. It was a really cool vibe that they had going on. But the book that I picked was called The Bloody Chamber. You guys, I already know I'm gonna love this book. So basically what it is short stories, and it's a twisted, gothic, sexy, eerie take on all of the classic fairy tales. So like Beauty and the Beast, let me see. It says a little bit right here. Beauty and the Beast, Little Red Riding Hood, Puss in Boots, Bluebeard, all of these classic fairy tales. This is like a twisted, gothic, sexy take on them. So sign me up. I grabbed this so fast when I realized what it is. And this totally falls in line with spooky season. I love a gothic novel during Halloween season. Just does something for me. And then the last book I got was from the shop Seven Stars. That's the spiritual bookshop that I wanted to go to. And I'm so happy I found this book. It's called Among the Mermaids, Facts, Myths, and Enchantments from the Sirens of the Sea. I almost got this off eBay, so I'm happy I was able to support a small business. So this is exactly what it said. It's just all about mermaids, just the myths and legends. I'm not sure if it goes into like anything kind of spiritual about it. I'm sure it does. I love reading about mermaids and sirens, of course, and I'm right now reading a witchcraft book specifically on sea witchcraft, but I think I'm gonna read it along with this because that book is specifically sea witchcraft and this is more specifically like mermaids and like the myths and legends, so it might be fun reading them side by side. But yes, so I'm going to chill for right now. My feet were killing me, so I did get a coffee, and my plan was to go to like a local coffee shop. Only issue was my feet is literally killing me, you guys. I have walked so much today, so I ended up going to Tati. I've never been here. This is my first time going, but I know this is really popular. I was wondering if it was like gonna be worth the hype. I got the iced tahini pumpkin oat milk latte. You guys, it is absolutely amazing. This is by far, without a doubt, the best pumpkin latte I've ever had in my life because I don't like drinks that are super sweet and I love a nutty flavor, and this isn't too sweet and it has the best like nuttiness to it. Even the texture, this is gonna sound not good, but it's like a little grainy, but not in a bad way, like in the best nutty fall warm way. And then I finished my water, so I decided to get this mint lemonade. Oh my god, it's so good, and it's not too minty. Yeah, so I'm on the Harvard campus. I have no idea exactly where I am, but I'm chilling. I'm going to read some of my book. I'm gonna have my snack, drink my drinks, and then I'm gonna go home and I'm going to watch the movie Nosferatu. Nosferatu, is that how you say it? It's the vampire movie with Lily Rose Depp. That's the movie I plan on watching tonight, and I think I'm gonna start reading Camilla because this is about vampires, and I'm in a vampire gothic mood right now. So might as well keep the good times rolling. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill here for a little bit, and I will see you guys later.